Welcome back to Beyond the Skyline, Real Estate and Lifestyle with Bill Brothers, the podcast where we go behind the scenes of Miami's most exciting real estate stories and the people shaping the skyline. Today, I'm joined by Valentina Grajales, real estate advisor with Cervera Real Estate and one of the lead sales agents for 1428 Brickell, one of the most iconic ultra-luxury towers rising in the heart of Brickell, which just reached a major milestone as it begins to go vertical. We're talking about the project, Brickell's evolution, and Valentina's journey, from what she was doing before real estate to how she's now helping redefine the Miami skyline. Valentina, thank you for joining me on the show.
Well, Bill, thank you very much to have me here.
Yeah,
Very
it's a pleasure.
excited.
And you look great, all white, very
Thank
Miami-esque. I love
Super
it.
Miami style. Yes.
So tell me a little bit, where are you from originally and how did you end up in real estate?
Well, I was born here in Miami and I
Okay.
was raised in Cali, Colombia. So I've been 21 years already in real estate.
Very long time.
Yes. I started with Fortune International with the Ivy project.
Okay.
So I was very, very little and I arrived and my mother forced me to get down of the car for an appointment she had. And the surprise was that she gave me a job for an assistant for the Ivy. And within 3 months, I was part of the sales team and I sold most of the units. We got 1,500 reservations at that moment for only 535 units.
Oh, wow.
It was an impressive market.
So this was you're talking about the Ivy. So
2003, 2004.
Okay. So people that don't know about the Ivy or where it is, can you tell them like where it's located?
Ivy, it's in the riverfront. It was the first project, well, kind of the second project they built in the river. The first one was Brickell on the river, and then Neo Lofts as well. So
Yeah.
we got the Ivy, and they started selling at the same time Ivy and Wind.
Yeah.
And then I also sold Mint, J Beach, Jade Ocean, part of Icon. So it was a really good time. I think that was like a term of 10 years that I did in-house.
Okay.
Yes.
And I remember that too because I moved down to Brickell in about 2008. I was in the plaza, and I remember those towers going up, the 3 towers going up at the
Yes.
same time, and I would just sit there and watch it.
Yeah.
And Brickell is not like how it is now.
No, of course not. At that point, they were starting in closings for Jade Brickell, I remember, with Liliana Paez. And she was my master, you know. She taught me everything that I know right now, strategies, and we worked the price list, you know, how to do all the renderings for the clients, the brochures. So it was really fun. I really learned a lot.
Yeah. And then so when you were doing that, how did you transition over into Cervera?
Cervera, it was recently. I moved to Cervera this February of 25. I was ready to go back into a project, and they start offering within Fortune, One Sotheby's, and Cervera projects. And I really, really got in love with 1428. That's why I chose Cervera, and Cervera has an amazing product. But 1428 got me locked, you know. I'm completely in love with this project because it represents me. I wouldn't sell something that I wouldn't buy.
Right. Yeah, because you gotta be passionate about the project that you're
Correct.
selling. Yeah.
Correct.
So we'll talk a little bit more about 1428 Brickell, but tell me a little bit more about Brickell in itself right now. So we talked about it in like 2003, 2008, what it was like. So what excites you the most about the neighborhood Brickell of where we are right now in 2025?
Yes. Well, sometimes when I'm in a boat, like watching all the skyline of Brickell, I say, wow, I was part of this. This is
Yeah.
amazing. And we have a trillionaire skyline right now. I think Miami has been growing a lot. We are like the little sister of New York.
Yeah.
And we have many investors right now, and people are not talking about this, but we have great players coming to Miami. There has been more than $2 billion invested this year to the Brickell area.
So who are some of these players that are?
So like Paul Singer, Amancio Ortega, Citadel, Blackstone, Mello Group. I mean, it's been crazy.
Yeah.
But Miami is the time to buy, you know, even though sometimes we have some swings within life. I believe right now, when you are with like economy like this, we need to buy. at this
Right.
point is a market buyer, you know?
Yeah, and especially in a neighborhood like Brickell, where it's just evolved and changed so much. And you were mentioning some of those companies and people that some of the big players that have been down here.
Yes.
And Ken Griffin and Citadel are one of them.
I love it. And you saw, I think you mentioned it
The Bloomberg interview, right?
with Omar about that he's bringing Wall Street South here. So that's
Exactly.
impressive. I think that everyone has to watch that YouTube video of Ken Griffin because you can feel the passion and what he wants to bring to Miami.
Yeah, and then you can just see like where we are now, but how it's continuing to evolve in the future.
Yes.
So just think about where Brickell is going to be and Miami is going to be in 5, 10, 15, even 25 years from now.
Incredible. Incredible. I compare it very much with New York because we are on those steps, you know, that we learn from New York. And most of the people are coming down from New York, especially for the taxes. But people has to understand that prices are going to keep rising. And right now, we are in a luxury per square foot around $2,000. We're going to be 3,000, 4,000, 5,000. Right now, New York is around $6,000 per square foot.
Oh, really? Is it that?
Yes, in
Wow.
the luxury, yes. So we need to take advantage right now that we have good products, good prices. I mean, yeah, we have many bumps around the government, the economy, but at the end, everything is going to be okay.
Yeah. And you know what? Even like you think to yourself, oh, 2,000 a square foot seems high now. But think about like 5, 10 years ago, what was it
Yeah.
like maybe like 600, 800, and now we're talking 2,000?
Maybe less, but yeah, I mean, I started when price per square foot was like at $300.
Oh, wow. Wow.
Yes. So it was amazing. Even though it depends the project. Right now, developers are putting more, you know, quality to their development. So it's different.
Right.
They are finishing the units. Before it was crazy. They didn't have they give the units with nothing.
Pretty much bare
Bathrooms and
bones and
kitchens
everything.
and that's it.
Yeah, I can only
So
imagine
now
the
it's
growth.
better, you know, with closets, flooring. Sometimes they're giving even the furniture.
Yeah, which is good because like you said 20 years ago, 15, 20 years ago,
Yeah.
maybe you get the floor, it was like a completely like cement floor, so you had to put the flooring in, you had to do the closets. And now a lot of these projects are coming in, it's like, okay, fully furnished, and then you get all the upgrades and everything that you want, basically turnkey. And before it's
Turnkey.
crazy to think that you had to do all the stuff extra.
Yeah. And plus all the Airbnbs that came to the market. So it's incredible. Miami has evolved a lot. And plus all the restaurants, the nightlife that Miami has right now. Like when you scroll Instagram, you can see all the events. Like I went to the candlelight the other day. And it was really nice. Like
What's the
people,
candlelight?
candlelight is like maybe jazz or piano or like violin stuff, like musicians.
Okay.
And they just do like replays of famous artists. So Luis Miguel,
Okay.
but no voice.
Okay.
But so beautiful, super romantic. But I
And
think
where was this? Where was this at?
they change it from places.
Okay.
Like it's nearby by the river, but they change. Every location is different.
That's one thing about Brickell and Miami. There's always events going on.
Yes.
And I say to myself, to people, like, if you get bored in Miami, then there's something wrong with you because there's
Correct.
so much to do. You could go outside and they got concerts, we got all the sporting events.
Yes.
And there's always something major going
I
on. Like
love the sports.
every weekend and almost every day of the week, there's something going on and something to do.
Correct.
Kind
Are
of like
you
that
going
New
to
York.
the NBA?
I'm
I
definitely
think
going to be
they
going
play
for sure.
Sunday, so
Yeah, for
Heat
sure.
versus New York.
I've been watching Starting Five on Netflix too, so
Yeah.
that's been really really good. But yeah, I'm a big
Yeah, I love it. And
Heat
coming
fan.
the FIFA that is coming to Miami is also impressive. It's gonna bring a lot of buyers, a lot of clients.
Yeah, and that's huge.
Yes.
I mean, we got Messi to come down here. He's playing for Miami,
Yes.
and they got the new stadium that's being built right next to the airport. Freedom Park, I believe it's
Yes.
called too.
Yeah.
And so that should be completed within the next
It has
few
to be
months.
completed by next year because next year we have the games.
Yeah.
2026 they start.
Yeah.
Yes. Messi actually is going to be in November in a forum in the American Finance Forum
Okay.
with Ken Griffin. Many of the big players are going to be there. People should go and take advantage of this forum.
Yeah, and he just signed. You were talking about scrolling Instagram. I was scrolling and I saw that he just re-signed with Miami as well
with
too.
the Inter of Miami.
Yeah, and he
Oh,
got
he
the
got a really good deal there.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
right. Yeah. But again, that's huge for
yeah,
Miami, huge for the sporting scene we have here with F1, basketball, hockey, with the Panthers winning 2 Stanley
definitely.
Cups. So
The polo.
the polo as well too, which I always forget
Yeah,
about
I
too.
love the polo.
So again, with action and
Mm-hmm.
like never being bored, and there's always something to do, which
Yeah, I'm going for a yacht, one day. It's amazing going through the river. And there are new restaurants. Bagatelle, actually, I believe, is opening in December.
yeah, I saw
Mm-hmm.
that too when I was at Sea Spice a couple weeks ago.
Yeah,
It looks almost completed, and that should be opening up really soon as
correct.
well
That would be
too.
amazing. Miami need that type of French style party.
Yes, yes.
Yeah, like
But
Saint-Tropez.
but that's the Brickell lifestyle. That's the Miami
Mm,
lifestyle. Like, there's not too many places in the world where you can pull up in a yacht on the river and the water, and then
correct.
just go to your restaurant
Yeah,
and enjoy yourself, party, and then take your yacht back and pull up to your condo. I mean,
beautiful.
that's the Miami lifestyle. Wouldn't you
Beautiful,
agree?
beautiful. And now that Aston has the yacht station, that's good.
Yeah, exactly,
Yeah,
too. And then we have the for the yacht, the mega yachts too,
that's
um,
amazing. That
on
project will
Watson
be,
Island there.
yes, that project is going to be beautiful.
Yeah. So that only helps with all these billionaires and people coming in with money.
Yes,
They need somewhere to park their yachts or boats, they wouldn't be down here unless they had that. And that's what
correct,
makes Miami experience so great.
correct, correct.
Yeah.
We need more of those people here.
Yeah, exactly. Yes.
Like Jeff Bezos bought the three houses in total, like 480 million, something like that.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Mm.
A lot of
So,
money spent in Miami, which is a good thing.
yes.
So Valentina, let me ask you. So who do you think is a modern day Brickell buyer right now? And you were talking about 2003 with the Ivy and everything. How has
Yeah.
that demographic shifted in terms of the buyers?
It has shipped a lot. I mean, before it was more investors. Right now, I'm looking to buyers more than final users and users, people that want to live in Miami, wants to bet to have a second home, third home, fourth home, in
Yeah.
Miami. So I think buyers are coming from mostly America.
Okay.
We have Mexicans, definitely. It also is a strong market always. Like for me, at the moment of the Ivy, I think I had 60% of Mexicans
Yeah.
at that point. Also, people from Canada, Brazil is moving. Spain is also, we have a couple of buyers from Spain, from India, from Turkey. So
Yeah. So there's people like
it's
all
merged.
over the world,
Yes,
and that's a great thing about Miami. And I mentioned this in previous podcasts. There people would come here, they would party for a couple of days or a week, and then they would go back to the country. But now people are coming here, they're staying here,
yes.
and they're
After
making
pandemia, it
yeah.
happened.
Yeah, which have
People
really
shift
shifted.
because they used to work in the computer, go to the beach, to the pool. Miami was open very fast. So I think pandemia helped us a lot.
Exactly, yeah. But in Brickell specifically, would you find it's more of a younger demographic that's buying? Is it families or a mix of both? What would you kind of
I
say?
think mostly businessmen, 30th, 40 years, 50, but I don't see young people buying.
Uh-huh.
I see few people like family oriented. Not they don't choose that much Brickell, but definitely we have certain percentage. They will choose more Key Biscayne or Miami Beach, Aventura, stuff like that.
Yeah. And the great thing is Brickell is a place for everybody. It doesn't matter if
Yes.
you're younger or older. It's like it's an exciting
I
place
had
to
my
be.
first baby here. Like I lived with my first baby in the Ivy,
Oh,
actually.
okay.
Yes.
Oh, so you sold it and
So
you also lived in there.
yes, 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 of
Oh.
course. I got a really good price.
Yeah, you better have. Yeah.
Yeah.
I love that. So let's talk about 1428 Brickell.
Yes.
And I am really excited about this project. I love it. And you guys just had the foundation pour
Yes.
recently. So tell me what makes this building so special, and tell me a little bit about the history about it and
Yes,
a little bit
well,
more.
1428, as I told you at the beginning, I'm in love completely. It's a building of 70 floors, 195 units. It was designed by Jamal Gidius. I mean, like all the idea was created by Whitech. He's a genius, the meticulous way that he choose everything, of the project is amazing. He's a crack, like I say in Colombia.
Yeah.
And he chose a really good team, within Antonio Chiterio, Patricia Viel, Arquitectónica. We have the Magnusson, and now Coastal helping us with the GC, the general contractor. So we have a great team.
Yeah.
All the finishes are from Italy. So we have different marble, travertinos. We mix different type of woods and stainless steel. So it's a beautiful building.
Yeah, and what I love about it, you were talking about. I remember watching the video, and we talked about a little bit before about how the developer is just very hands-on and very meticulous, which I love. So the attention to detail, and in the video, like he's even flying to these places and picking out the finishes and the stones and everything himself,
Correct.
to make sure it's perfect.
I mean, I missed that trip because they did it a couple of years before, but I had the fortune to go 2 months ago approximately, and I told my manager, hey, I want to go and check all the suppliers, all the designer, everything. And he was like, yes, I give you everything. So I went and I saw, the quality of this type of providers, and they're amazing.
Yeah.
Like Rimadesio, Salvatori, like all of them, Baselli, Arclinia, beautiful.
Yeah, and I love that too when the developer is doing that. So what does that tell you about the product when it's completed? There's the corners aren't going to be cut. That there's going to be high-end finishes. The quality is going to be top-notch because if the developer is doing that, he's showing so much care that he has for the building and the product.
Yes.
That he wants the quality to be there for the customers, the people that are buying.
I believe that what he's doing is he's putting a precedent, in life to all the developers, and to really make an icon, like a jewel, something really, really special. It's going to be a unique building, and people are going to feel it since the entrance, the high ceilings on the lobby, the smell, the service, the concierge, all the amenities that he's providing in this building are impressive. I will love to live there, you know. I want the penthouse, the H model.
Yeah. So where is it located exactly in Brickell?
So it's in 14 and Brickell Avenue. You have like a valet parking in the first floor. Also, there is a second floor valet parking with air conditioning and everything.
Okay.
You have some amenities in the first floor, like the pet spa, pet park. You have the concierge, a breakfast area. So they have really good amenities, and you keep going through floors. You arrive to the 8th floor. That for me is like the family amenity. So you have the pool for the kids' room. You have a movie theater, like a bar. So really fun stuff for the family. And then you keep going and you arrive to the wellness on the 66th floor.
Okay.
So all the amenities, like the special amenities, are on top. Why? Because the developer wants to give the opportunity to all the buyers to have the penthouse style, penthouse living. So you have amazing views on the 66th floor of the city, of the water, of Coconut Grove, like all the green part.
Yeah.
Actually, this building has a lot of green. If you see the renders, you
Yeah.
have like a lot of palm trees. Arquitectónica opened a division of geo. So it's beautiful what they're imputing, into the green area. And also we have the solar panels as a backbone of the building.
Yeah.
That's also amazing.
So I was going to ask you about that as well too, because I remember when this project was first announced.
Yes.
I read the report every day,
Yeah.
and that's how when I first discovered the project, when I was scrolling through, and I'm like 1428 solar panel building, and I was like, what is this? And I was intrigued. So tell me a little bit more about that.
Well, it has like a backbone of solar panels, and basically we have 80,000 square feet of amenities, and it will cover like 1/4 of that to sustain kind of the energy of the amenities. So that could reduce a lot the maintenance fees for the clients as well. But I was talking about the wellness, and you guys have to try it whenever it's ready, because you have like a beautiful yoga pavilion. You have also the gym with Techno Gym, different areas of aerobics, beauty salon. And when you arrive to the 67th floor, you get to the business floor. So this is where I always am passionate about this floor because they have the first wine cellar for all the owners. So each one will have like a wine cellar, but
Oh,
it's
each owner has
huge.
one?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
So it's a double ceiling floor. Amazing. People are gonna like have different events on that floor. Maybe like a sommelier coming from Italy, and they can purchase some wines from there or from France. Then you have like a dining area that the concierge can bring you a chef from France, like a French chef or Italian or
Okay.
whatever the client decides. But it's kind of the extension of your dining room into the 67th floor.
And that I love, and that has to appeal
Yes.
to a lot of people because I kind of consider myself an Hawaiian enthusiast, and I would love something like that because I love doing wine
Yes. Oh my
tasting
God, I
and
love it.
tasting the different red wines and white wines and maybe some rosés and everything as well
Exactly.
too.
Yes.
And having these people come in from all over the world to experience that, like, I mean, it doesn't get
Correct.
any better than that.
No, and plus they're gonna have like an area for offices. So you have like a big office, then you have two private offices and a conference room. So even if they don't live here and this is a second home, they can come in with all the people they work and have their meetings there. So it's a
Okay.
very, very well thought project.
Yeah.
And when you arrive to the 70th floor, you're gonna have an amazing Positano pool style,
Okay.
which I'm excited to see how it ends.
Yeah. And what I love about the building, like the way you're describing everything, is that it has everything that you need. Like you
You don't need
basically don't
anything
need to
else.
leave, you know what I
Yes.
mean?
Yes.
Everything is there. I mean, you have the pet spa, and
Yeah.
it seems like everybody in Brickell has a dog or a pet, right? So you
Yes.
definitely need that, which is huge. But there's weekends or maybe weeks at a time where you could just spend the whole time in the building and you don't even want to leave because it just
Correct.
because a lot of people want to explore everything because their building doesn't have the landscaping, like you
Mm-hmm.
said, there's no green. But in this building, you have all that
It's like a
greenery.
sanctuary, It's
Yeah.
the way that we mark this project. Whenever you enter, you're gonna feel peace.
Yeah, which is important
Yes.
being in Brickell where there's a lot of action and everything, which is good. But you want to have that peace and serenity when you're
Yes.
coming home and enjoy that in your building, which
Correct.
1428 Brickell definitely has.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely.
I love that. I love that. So tell me a little bit more about the buyers that are gravitating towards this project. We talked about who's buying in Brickell, but for this project, is it more end users, international clients, second homes, third homes? What are you seeing in terms of
It's the same. I
sales?
mean, it's the same because here we have many, many end users. I mean, at the end, this is an investment.
Yeah.
So, and they're gonna do a really good buy if they invest in 1428. But the buyers are all over the world. Right now, we see a move from New York again. They keep buying from Brazil. The last clients were from Brazil. We have from Russia, but in general, it's the same market that I told you about.
Right.
But it's 40s, 50s. People that are already organized that have business here or they have one of the offices in Miami.
Yeah.
Some of them have second homes, retires, people from LA.
Okay.
We are watching again coming because LA people are more conservative to stay in LA. I would
Yeah.
love them to come
But with that mansion
and
tax
avoid the taxes and the fires.
and the mansion tax too, like I mean
Yes,
that is like that's
New
crazy
York
as well
as well
too.
has mansion tax.
Yeah, I mean it's and the fires and everything like we don't have that, no state income tax,
Correct,
so a lot of benefits to being in Florida and it's specifically in Brickell and Miami.
correct.
Yeah, I love that. I love that. So tell me a little bit more about the actual units itself. So how many bedrooms do they start at? Where they go up? The price points? Tell me a little bit more.
Well, right now we're 60% sold. We have still have 2 bedrooms plus then.
Okay.
3 bedrooms, 4 bedrooms, up to 5 bedrooms. We have the price point to start at 3.9 up to 50 million. The big penthouse that has 12,000 square feet, it's 50 million. That
Yeah,
is
and I've seen the renders of
beautiful,
that. Stunning.
beautiful, beautiful double ceiling penthouse. But I mean, I think there is a very important unit that I really love. I mentioned is the H unit that
Yeah.
has 6,600 square feet. It goes for 16 million. And for me, that is going to be the best buy.
Okay.
The person that buys that unit is going to make the best investment.
And why is that? Is it
It's
because
a
of where
two
it's
floors,
situated?
you know, it's a penthouse style. It has a beautiful staircase in the middle of the living room, like super like a sculpture, you know.
Yeah.
So I really love that unit. But in general, the units are beautiful. We have in the other units 11-foot ceiling height. So they have really beautiful views. Depending the floors, of course, you have city views. In higher floors, you're gonna have water views. But at this point, when you buy Brickell, you don't buy for views. If you
Right.
want a view, you have to buy, you know, from water on the beach or whatever. But in this project, you are buying the quality, you know, the style, the lifestyle that 1428 is giving you.
Yes. And as we talked about earlier, it's like you have all those amenities here as well
Yes.
too. And you're paying to be in Brickell, like everything is in your building. But if you want
Correct.
to go explore
Walking
Brickell,
distance. Yes.
yeah, you just come down and you walk outside, and then you have all these great restaurants that we
Yes.
have here. We have the Water, which is a block away. And if you want to go to the
Correct.
Grove or Wynwood or Design District, only
Yeah.
5-10 minute drive.
Oh,
So
amazing. Miami has been growing so much. Coconut Grove actually is growing very, very fast as well.
yeah, yeah. But 1428, like it just the project, it just blew my mind
Yes.
when I first saw it and read about it, and it still blows my mind. I still think it's the
I'm
best
in love. I'm
project.
telling you, I want one unit there. I hope,
Yeah.
God, I want to live there.
But it's definitely the best project in under construction in Brickell right now that we
Yes.
have going, and I love it. And tell me a little bit more about the sales gallery, like the history behind it, where it's located, and the story behind it, because I think that's pretty cool
Well,
for people
White
that don't
Tech,
know.
yes, White Tech, they bought different projects, you know, and lands in Brickell. They bought the 1428 land, they bought the Chateau CC's, and where Nolan House is right now, our sales gallery is beautiful. It's like an antique house.
Yeah.
And when you enter, you perceive, you know, the smell, the treatment, but they did a really good work on, like, they renew everything and they put the kitchen, the bathrooms, the views. So whenever you go, I invite you guys to go and visit me because it's quite an experience.
It is an experience.
Yes.
I remember that house back in the day, because I've been in Brickell for 18, 20 years, and I
Yeah.
remember that property back in the day. I think it was like, again, it was in, like, for people that don't know, Brickell Avenue used to be a row of all millionaires and back in the 20s and 30s, and then they slowly got demolished, and then these high rises came, and this is one of the few remaining mansions that are still left on Brickell Avenue.
Correct.
And the developer put in a lot of money, I don't know the exact amount, but millions of dollars
Yes.
to restore this building and make it the sales gallery. And when you
Correct.
walk in, it's like one of the nicest and best sales galleries that
I
I've
think it's
seen.
one is the nicest,
Y-
and I believe we have the best kitchen in Miami. If you have seen the Arclinia and the Vaseli kitchens, they are impressive.
Gorgeous, yeah.
Yes.
But again, it's just what we talked about, the attention to detail and the quality that the developer is putting in.
Correct.
So when you purchase this, you're getting something that's really going to last a lifetime and more.
Yes.
You know, because some people, they purchase something, they regret it, but this is something that you're going to be truly happy with in the
Truly
long
happy.
run.
Yeah, because at the end, the materials are like they match with everything. So you can put a green sofa, a black sofa, and the beige travertino with the gold in rails are beautiful.
Yeah,
You know, it goes with everything.
right. So tell me a little bit more about like the timeline. So we just had the foundation pour recently.
Correct. So I think by March we're gonna start seeing more height on the building, but the point is to start delivering the project end of 28.
Okay.
Sometimes inspections take longer, you know, life has changes, but we expect to have it by the end of 28.
And then top off, when do you expect top
Top
off?
of a year and a half approximately.
Okay. And then what is the final height going to be of the building?
70? 70 floors?
70 stories, but like what's
Yes.
how many feet? Do you know how many feet that's going to be?
849, I believe it was.
Okay.
Yes.
So it's going to have significant height, and it's going to be one of the tallest
Yes,
in
one of the
Brickell,
tallest.
which is crazy because like 20 years ago, the tallest building was maybe like 20 stories. It
Was
was.
I think Bank of America? I don't know.
Yeah.
Yes.
But yeah, this is going to be a great addition to the
Yeah.
skyline.
Yeah, but now we have really tall buildings. Echo is tall, like
Yeah.
They're coming like 100 feet, 100 stories building. So
Yeah. We're getting some super talls. Yeah.
yes,
But yeah, that just shows how
we're
much.
trying to bring Dubai to Miami as well.
Yeah.
Right now, my mission is to go to Dubai and sell to all the Arabs Miami.
Yeah.
It's a
Yeah.
good market as well.
Very good. Very good. So Valentina, so tell me, what do you like, since we're in such a vibrant and lively city, what do you like to do to unwind and stay grounded in Miami? Like, what do you do to relax and kind of take it easy? I know you talked about yachting a little
I
bit.
love going on boat ride. I love it. But I do a lot of meditation. I go to Pilates, to barre. I have 3 daughters, so I pass the time with them and take them to the park, to the museums, to the movie theaters, restaurants. Miami, it's crazy with restaurants every month. Like yesterday, they opened a new bar, a Canta Bar, amazing bar. But I mean, in Miami, you relax. You can go to the spa, to the Faena, to the Standard.
Yeah.
There are many, many good places to go and relax.
Yeah. And like we said before, like you can't get bored.
No, you don't get bored. Never.
And
There is always a plan.
yes. And I talk about this in
Yes.
every single podcast, every episode that I did about the restaurants. There are so many great restaurants like
Yes.
that are already here but are coming in the pipeline. Like we talked about Bagatelle that's coming.
Bagatelle.
There's a new one in Coconut Grove, couple new ones in Coconut Grove, steakhouses, Argentinian steakhouse, Ava, I believe it's gonna be.
Aida as well. That is a Mexican restaurant in Coconut Grove. Really nice.
Yeah, that's a really good too.
Actually, my friend's owner.
Okay. Oh, good shout out plug.
That's
Yeah, I
good.
love
That's
it.
good. Yeah.
I love that.
No, really nice restaurants. I really like Claudie ambience, like the Laila also. Catch is really nice. Carbon, really
Yeah.
nice. There are really amazing restaurants right now in Miami, and you eat pretty well. And
Yeah.
a lot of Michelin stars.
Yes, a lot of like there's so many different varieties to try as
Yes.
well too. So as I've mentioned before, I have a whole list of restaurants that I've tried and need to try, and I haven't even like made a dent in it because there's so
Nice.
many, and I
So
just keep
many.
adding. I just keep adding to the list too.
That's good. That's good.
And it's also getting
You should pass
expensive.
me that list, please.
Yeah, I shall. I'll send it to you after.
Please,
Yeah.
please.
So Valentina, so tell me so as someone who's helping shape the future in city in Miami, what does it mean to you personally to be part of like a legacy project of like 1428? So what does that mean to you?
Well, it means everything because for me, everything that I do it with passion, with love, and I work for success. I work to leave history to my kids. To teach them that whatever you do with love, and with charisma and definitely being honorable, with your work, you're gonna be always very, very happy to see. And as I was telling you before, when I pass by the boat and I see the skyline and I say, "Oh my God, I was part of this." So
Yeah.
it's really amazing this feeling, and especially with 1428, I am sure that we're gonna deliver the best project in Miami.
Yeah, and that's something to be proud of. And you talked about the Ivy, how you were selling that, and I can see how you're proud of that
Yes,
project too.
correct.
So I can only imagine how you're going to feel when 1428 is completed and in 2028,
Yes.
and how like when again you can show your kids, be like, hey, I
No,
helped
I
sell that
already
project.
visualize myself sitting down in the wine cellar.
Yeah, yeah,
Having a wine
you'll be having
saying,
a glass
"We
of
did it."
wine. Yeah.
I already saw that.
Oh, I love that. I love
Yeah.
that. Now, let me ask you a question. It's something that I ask all my guests at the end. It's the last question I ask at the end of every episode. If you can give one piece of advice to your younger self, what would it be?
I believe more than advice. I will say, Valentina, you did it amazing. Like whatever you thought at that moment, you made it reality. Like I am very proud of you because with all the passion and all the love that you did everything and that you are creating that when you were little, you did it, and you are gonna keep growing. All the doors are gonna open, and I'm very proud of you.
I love that. I love that. Keep
Yes.
pushing, going
Keep pushing. Yes.
forward, and doing the best you can
I
every day.
was I was a business person since 11 years, so I had the passion, of sales, of creating
Yeah.
businesses in general. So
So you had that drive from early
yes,
on too, and it still continues, and it still shows today because I can see
very
how you
proud.
excited you
Yes,
are, and how much life that you have, especially for a project like 1428 in
yeah,
Miami too, which is
yes,
amazing. Love that. I love
love it,
that.
love it.
So Valentina, I thank you so much for joining me on this
Thank you,
episode and giving us a
thank you
look
for
into.
having me. I
Oh, our
love it.
pleasure. Our pleasure.
Yes,
And giving us a look into 1428 Brickell, your journey into real estate. And to everyone listening, if you enjoyed this episode, make sure to like, subscribe, and share it with someone who loves Miami or is thinking about buying in Brickell. And remember, in Miami, it's not about where you live, it's about how you live. Until next time, I'm Bill Brothers, and I'll see you beyond the skyline.